Have you ever been in a place where you have been with someone who is getting ready to transition from this world into the next? And I don't use the word dying because we never die. The physical body leaves, yes, but we have spirit, we are souls, and so therefore we continue on. We continue on. We don't end. And I think that there's a lot behind that, because I know that, well, in particular in this society, maybe we're becoming a little more open-minded about it, but death has become kind of a thing about, that it is, that we look at it as the end, but it is so not the end. It is just the beginning. We transition. We go back home. We go back to spirit. We go back to pure consciousness. And therefore, a lot about the suffering and everything that we do in the physical body, we release ourselves from that. We've had the experience. We did what we came to do, we hope. And if not, then we move on to spirit world, and then just become pure consciousness again. So here we are, we're babysitting beside someone who is going through this transition now. So there's no life support, they're not on any kind of drugs, maybe some pain meds. They've had maybe a massive stroke, or they've had a long-term illness, and then it's time to go. And a lot of people are afraid of that letting go. Or a lot of people ask, like, oh my gosh, they've been suffering for so long, I'm surprised that they're still here. Well, we know that the last sense that leaves the body is the hearing. And it could be that that person that's going through that transition needs to hear something, needs to hear maybe words of support. In other words, when my mom had a cerebral hemorrhage and passed away from that, we were living in different cities, and when I got the call that she might not make it, I made arrangements to get there as fast as I could. And when I got to the hospital, my mother was still alive, even though she was at that time on life support. And but they knew that she had had this cerebral hemorrhage, and so they knew that it wasn't going to be long. And at one point, I said to the family, I need to speak to Mom alone. And my father said, oh, Adele, she can't hear you. And I said, actually, she can, Dad. So I'd like just a little bit of quiet time. And when everybody left, I took her hand and, touched her face. And I said to her, Mom, everything is going to be okay. We're going to take good care of Dad. I'm going to make sure that everybody's okay in the family. Everything is going to be according to your wishes when you leave. And to not be afraid, because I feel that you already know this, that you're going to a better place where all the suffering that you did as a child and everything, all of that will just disappear, and you'll be fine. Everything will be fine. We're going to take care of Dad. Don't worry about it. We're all going to be fine. And then go on to tell her how much I loved her and all everything that we shared together. And after that, it was like 20 minutes later, and she left. Sometimes that person needs to hear something from you, or someone that they're having a problem letting go of something like that. Will the family be okay? Will my husband be okay? I'm worried about my daughter. Will she be okay? Kind of like holding on to that, that worry that kind of like keeps them hanging on. And so we give them permission to leave, because my mother and my father, who's now passed, have never left. I feel their love all the time because that's what it is. Their physical body left, and yes, that hurt for some time, but I also understood what the other side was all about, and knowing that they were better. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you because I know a number of people who are going through those experiences right now in this day and age, and maybe this will help to, not, yes, you're going to lose them and you're sad, but think about them and where they're at, and how you want to support them to help them have transition with ease and grace and love and prayer. So I hope that helps. You can reach me at phoenixrisinghealingcenter.com, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.